Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. We are going to do a reading here on what their next move is towards you, what's going to be kind of happening in this situation. But first, we'll pull some love oracles on them to see kind of where their headspace is at and what they're kind of thinking and feeling here, just within themselves in this connection, quietly holding on to whatever it is, okay? Take only the messages that resonate, leave everything else for someone else, and put those energies where they best fit, whether, you know, it's something that has already happened, come to pass, something that is in the works, in the process of happening. Use your best judgment, okay? All right, let's see what your person is kind of thinking and wanting to kind of execute here. All right, we have date coming in. So if they asking you to go on a date, take it. Because they're tired of being single here, baby. They want to lock it in. They want to not feel alone. They feel guarded here, okay? And it's going to take some liquid courage to get that information out to you because there's that level of fear and anxiety about it. They want to go on a trip. They want to, put distance and boundaries, and you could be a long-term or long-distance connection with this. Divine timing, okay? Things might be feeling like it's at a stalemate for this person because they feel like it's always the wrong timing here. Can't move forward, can't get to where they're trying to go to be on that date, so they cannot be single no more, so that they can kind of tell you how it is that they're feeling here. And baby, that is the truth, okay? And it breaks their heart that things are going the way that they are here, okay? All right, Spirit, let's see what this person's next move is going to be when it comes to this connection here. Two more. What's their next move and their intentions? Show me it all. Okay. Overall, this energy for this reading is the moon. Like I said, there is fear. Your person is feeling fear about this bottom of the deck. After that is the Ace of Cups. So they want that new. They want that chance to make this connection come through. They already know that there's love here and it's unconditional here. And the intuition of it is really taking hold now of now is time to kind of move. But, okay, let's just wait. So overall energy is the moon, followed by the Nine of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So your person is feeling the mystery of this, the illusion of what it is, They want to make their dream a reality, even knowing that this Nine of Cups is in reverse. Yes, their dream has been fulfilled here. They had a wish fulfilled here. And that wish is you. But now they're just trying to make it reality and not illusion here. So it came in the way that they wanted it to. Correction. The wish fulfilled came, just not in the way that they wanted it to. Because the way they wanted it to was that y'all would have already been a couple here. That the trip would have already happened. This movement would have already happened. But they are gaining momentum here. Okay, they are gaining the confidence. They are gaining the passion and the drive and the movement to fulfill this destination for them. The determination is there. The determination to snatch that joy, what it is that they see with you here, even though they're in fear of it, and it causes great anxiety. They're still willing to do it because they know that you are their comfort, you are their calm, you are their nurturing. They want the emotional balance in between you and them to come front and center, because this is all love here with the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is compassionate, understanding, having that drive to make this come together. And you have the King of Wands, or the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Cups together here. So this action and movement and passion and drive to get to this, to be able to start doing everything. This person sees the long-term vision. So yes, they may have put pause on a few things here, but they see the bigger picture here. They know what their vision of this is supposed to be. And they want, rooted results with this. They want it to be sustainable. Okay. And that King of Pentacles coming in, showing I am now ready and standing in my power to offer stability and structure and grounding and generosity and warmth here. I am disciplined now enough, and all of my ducks are in a row. So now I can start approaching you to bring you forward. But they are feeling kind of stuck here with this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. There's not a give and take of sharing energies here. Okay. So maybe they're not able to read your truth of the situation, what it is that you want. They know what they want, and they're going to be trying to come for it. But it is still going to be slow and steady until they get those signs from you that, yes, let's move this forward here. All right, let's clarify. All right, clarify the moon and the overall energy, please. Oh, yes, baby. They see you as the world here. Okay. They see you as the world. They ain't going to stop that. You have the King and Queen of Wands out here. This is a divine coupling here. It's just going to take a little minute to get there. There's just certain things that your person is trying to close out for themselves because they ain't on games no more. They know what they want. They are in and out of this. Both feet are in this. They want what they want, and they want you. And this is very passion-filled with the King and Queen coming up in here. Very, very quick-paced with movement here. Clarify the Nine of Cups in reverse, please. Oh, but there it is. Okay. So the reason this Nine of Cups came in the reverse is because it was paused. There was a pause on this connection again due to distance, inavailability to travel, to go where you need to go. Because like I said, for a lot of you, this is a long distance connection here. And sometimes getting away is hard. So this had to be paused for a minute. But now the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. There's no more pause. You gotta make the changes that you need to do, because the disappointments that you felt with being away from this person is like extreme here. So like I said, the wish fulfilled came in, not the way that you wanted it. You still had the wish fulfilled. This person still had you. You had them, but things were paused here because your person had to get things in order here to be able to make some changes here. And being that it took so long, now the universe is stepping in and saying, we understand your disappointments, but now you need to change. You need to change. You need to get to where it is that you're going, because the disappointments aren't going to go away until you're with this person. This divine coupling here is where the comfort, the love, the understanding, the desires, the passion, that's where it's at. No matter what you got going on elsewhere is where you're at. Jobs, families, it doesn't matter. It's this. Okay, let's go ahead and just put these two queens together here. Queen of Wands and Queen of Cups, please. Because action, desire, movement, unconditional love, compassion, warmth. There it is, 10 of Cups. Your person knows, viewer, whoever it is that is watching this, the person that you know that you are connected to, absolutely 100% knows that things have been kind of slow and stagnant and stuck. But don't get it twisted. They know you're their person. They know you're their happy ever after. Okay? We can just leave that right there, babies, because we don't need to cause any more confusion, right? 7 of Pentacles, please. This is why they're seeing the long term, because now they've got the inkling that yes, and yes on all levels of this. This is my person. Judgment here. They're releasing everything that they need to do. So yes, it may have taken them a minute. They're releasing the fear, the illusion. They are putting that stuff into reality. They're releasing the things that are no longer serving them anymore, so that they can move away. Move away, because they desperately feel heartbroken and disappointment that this love and passion that they feel can't have any movements done on it because there is distance. King of Pentacles, please. There's the Lovers. Yeah, this is, your person is being guided to try to bring this front and center here. This love that this person has for you is something like none other that has been dealt with or felt or even understood, which is why that fear and anxiety comes in, and there's pauses here, there, and kind of everywhere kind of a thing. But now the universe is saying no. We're going to push this together. We're going to push this together because this is your person. This is who you're supposed to be. Divine feminine, divine masculine. This is what it is here. But they're still taking their time. Knight of Pentacles here. They're stuck. Why are they stuck, Spirit? They're stuck because they lack the support. They lack the support because this is something big for them. They lack the support. They want to come in and they're being very logical about this, and they need support of friends and family to say, you know what, it is okay. Go to this person. And now it's kind of turned your person kind of cold and detached from these people. And now it's just kind of even more slow going. Okay, because there may have needed to be, you know, time off work, whatever the case is. Someone looking after their animals. Someone has animals, dogs. Yeah. When your person just wants to retreat from all of this noise here that is slowing them up, they're looking at it as it just being, you know, more things that people are putting in their path that they have to do, and it's making the disappointments and the fear of losing you even broader here. Okay, let's see what else the universe can add here. What else for this? They are trying desperately to get to you. So my viewers who are watching this and this resonates with, don't give your person such a hard time because they are trying to do everything that they need to do to get back to you here. Let's see final thoughts from the universe here. There's that world again. Baby, this person thinks you are their world. And they're just, you know, tying up loose ends here. They are ready to travel and come celebrate and be with you. And they are ready to get this started with you. Why the hell? Two of Cups. Yeah, they're coming. They're about to do that contract. There's a contract here in a big way. Have patience, love. Okay, too many. I need one more from the universe, please. The decision has already been made. Honey, your person has already made the decision. They've, you know, over this time apart, they have cut the obstacles out of the way, the challenges. And now your person is like, you know what? If I'm going to be here without support to help me move this forward, I'd rather take the lesser two evils. I'm going to stand on my own 2 feet. I'm going to my person where I'm going to get love, passion, support, understanding. Your person does feel like there is no right choice, okay? Because somebody's always going to be upset if they put you on pause and don't move this faster and closer together. Then you're going to feel hurt and disappointed. But if they just up and leave and cut and go, then the people, the friends, the family, they're going to feel that sting a little bit. So your person is kind of in a position, but they have made the decision, okay? So they do struggle with it though. It's overwhelming. There's an overload here. All right, guys, that is what I have for you. I hope this helps. Please like, share, and subscribe. And like always, I will see you in the next.